rummage, rummage, rummage.
It refers to searching or looking through something, especially a place or container, in a casual and often careless manner. Here is a sample sentence for the word rummage. She spent hours rummaging through her grandmother's attic, searching for old family heirlooms and treasures. In this sentence, rummage means to search thoroughly and often carelessly through something, in this case, an attic, in order to find something specific.
Ruse, ruse, ruse.
It refers to a trick or deception used to achieve an end, often by misleading or deceiving others. Here is a sample sentence. The con artist used a ruse to convince her victim that she was a wealthy heiress, in order to get her to invest in a fake business venture. In this example, ruse refers to a clever trick or deception used to achieve a goal.
Rustic, rustic, rustic.
It refers to something that is simple, natural, and unpretentious, often associated with rural or countryside settings. Here is a sample sentence. The old farmhouse had a rustic charm, with its wooden beams and stone fireplace that added to its cozy, homespun atmosphere. In this sentence, rustic describes the character of the farmhouse as being simple, natural, and unpretentious. It suggests a sense of warmth and comfort that comes from a more traditional or country-style setting.
Ruthless, ruthless, ruthless.
It refers to showing a complete lack of concern or compassion for others, often being brutally honest or merciless in one's actions or decisions. Here is a sample sentence. The dictator's ruthless suppression of dissent and opposition had left his country in shambles. In this example, ruthless describes the dictator's actions as being without mercy or compassion, and having a complete disregard for the well-being or safety of others.
Saccharine, saccharine, saccharine.
It refers to excessively sweet or sentimental, often in a way that is perceived as insincere or overly emotional. Here is a sample sentence. The overly sentimental and sweetly melodramatic ending to the movie was so saccharine that it felt like a betrayal to the more nuanced tone of the rest of the story. In this example, saccharine describes something, the ending, as being excessively sweet or sentimental in a way that feels insincere or overly emotional.
Sacrilegious, sacrilegious, sacrilegious.
It refers to behavior or actions that show disrespect for something considered sacred, holy, or revered. Here is a sample sentence. The artist's decision to create a sculpture using sacred relics was deemed sacrilegious by many in the community, who felt it disrespected their faith. In this example, the word sacrilegious means showing disrespect or irreverence towards something considered sacred or holy.
Sacrosanct, sacrosanct, sacrosanct.
It refers to something that is considered absolutely sacred, inviolable, or beyond criticism. Here is a sample sentence. The tradition of singing Christmas carols on Christmas Eve was sacrosanct in our family, and we always made sure to gather around the piano at 8 p.m. sharp. In this example, sacrosanct means something that is considered absolutely inviolable or unchangeable, often due to its importance or emotional significance.
Sadistic, sadistic, sadistic.
It refers to deriving pleasure or enjoyment from causing physical or emotional pain, suffering, or humiliation in others. Here is a sample sentence. The serial killer's sadistic pleasure in tormenting his victims was evident in the cruel and deliberate manner in which he carried out his crimes. In this example, sadistic describes the killer's enjoyment or pleasure in causing pain or suffering to others.
Saga, saga, saga.
It refers to a long narrative poem or story, often epic in scope, that typically involves heroic characters and events. Here is a sample sentence. The epic saga of King Arthur and his knights has been retold in countless stories, poems, and films over the centuries. In this example, saga refers to a long narrative story that typically involves heroic characters and exciting events.
Sagacious, sagacious, sagacious,
It refers to having keen discernment, good judgment, or farsightedness, wise and perceptive. Here is a sample sentence. The experienced investor was known for her sagacious decisions, which had consistently yielded high returns over the years. In this example, sagacious means wise or discerning, and implies that the person has a keen understanding and insight into financial matters.